morning, good evening, or whatever time it is you are watching this. Welcome to my weekly Final Fantasy XIV maps and music stream. For as long as I still have maps to map out the enemies. As you can see, the weather today is not really the best here where I am. And like these clouds, I'm feeling slightly under the weather. Had a pretty bad night of sleep, but hopefully some amazing cover music will help to lift my spirits. I mean, the cover music will be great. Not sure if it will help me enough to get back to 100%. Probably not, but it will help. But even if these clouds are slightly ominous looking, they look quite interesting, quite fascinating to look at. I guess everything should be set up and running. As you can see today, I'm in the Black Shroud. I won't be doing too much. I will do Central Shroud and North Shroud most probably, and that will be it. Just because I'm, again, not feeling too great and don't want to strain myself too much. Also, there hasn't been too many new covers this week, so we'll have a lot of older covers. I know that there are quite a few artists out there that are working on new cover music. They just are not yet ready yet. So yeah, gives me a chance to showcase some older stuff. But also the YouTube search is really broken right now. Half of the tracks that are new today never show up in my, or never showed up in my YouTube searches. I only got them from social media. So really, the YouTube search right now, the algorithm that they use there to showcase their search or order their search, even though I'm going by release date, something is currently not working correctly there. So I'm sorry if there are other great new covers out there that I just didn't see yet, or didn't notice that they are out there, because YouTube is currently quite... yeah, I don't want to say it's messed up, but it doesn't really work right now, the whole search engine there. Also, I've noticed uploading stuff to YouTube has some troubles currently. So that also doesn't really work or help. So if you have seen a great new cover that I should react to and watch here, please let me know in the comments down below after the stream. As I think I have locked links currently in the chat, so leave them down below on YouTube comment and I will check them out next week. Now, how will this work today for those that are new here? Welcome, first of all. I will fly through the area. In this case, we are now here in the Central Shroud. I'll go over each and every of the hunt targets that are on my website, FFXIVhunt.com, and mark them individually. There we go, that should help. And we'll mark them individually, as you can see with that one, for example. It's a bit small on the bottom right. Individual hunt targets. I've done that for all the new zones from Dawn Trail, from Endwalker, Shadowbringer, Stormblood, Heavensward. Now I'm doing the same thing for A Realm Reborn, so I'm almost finished. Not yet, will still take a few more weeks, but I'm almost finished. I've done La Nocia, and now I will be starting Central Shroud. But because just seeing me mark these individual hunt targets is pretty boring, I will also listen and react to cover music from Final Fantasy XIV artists, or well, artists that are making Final Fantasy XIV covers. That's the way around, the way it has to be said. I'm just going through chronologically what showed up on my YouTube searches this week. Again, they are currently pretty bugged. Therefore, I'm sorry if I missed some amazing new cover. Please let me know down below. And yeah, it has to be a Final Fantasy XIV cover. So a track that exists in 14. And it can be anything around that. It can be just a complete cover of the track. It can be just a play along, for example, play along on the bass or on the guitar or on drum set, anything of that sort, or just a sing along also is perfectly fine. And what's also okay is bard performances in-game of music of Final Fantasy XIV. And don't really want to add in any normal songs that were performed as a bard performance, and things that are just adjacent to 14, maybe if I'm in the mood for it. Basically, those are the rules. And enough about that. Let's just get this started. Gonna turn off the in-game sound completely so it won't disturb the great new music we're about to listen to. Now, all these tracks, they are, don't be afraid here, all these tracks, they are mixed completely differently, so I will try to adjust the volume as they start playing. I'm sorry if it will be too loud or too low at the beginning. I will try to adjust that as quickly as possible. And the first track is, again, a new one that luckily showed up on my YouTube search. It's a guitar cover, the Mushroomery. It's the theme from Matoya's Cave. Actually, not from 14 originally. Does it say in here? It doesn't say. It could be Final Fantasy 1 even, if I'm not mistaken. But it exists in 14, and therefore it's completely suitable for this stream that I'm doing here. Also, one last thing, I will always subscribe and like all of these artists. If you don't see me do it on stream, I'm always going back through every video and liking and subscribing and leaving a nice comment down below. I will also add all of the tracks to a playlist that you can find in the YouTube description of this VOD that you're maybe watching. And I will also link all the videos there and a time code you can skip to each individual track right away. But I will do this after stream. Will take a few minutes to add all this information, but then you can find them down below. So let's start with the first track here. Again, Mushroomery from Alan, Arthur, Guitar and Uke. Only briefly listened in when this popped up. Didn't hear the whole track. A very interesting sounding guitar. Not too familiar with rings and how they affect the sound. So we call this a in kind of sound is what I would say, but I quite enjoy that. Not everybody does. I think it fits this track. And his playing is beautiful. Somehow playful and precise at the same time. Creates a really interesting mood. And usually I would say the background noise should be filtered out and could be distracting, but in this case it actually adds to the atmosphere. Short and sweet. Really well done. Although actually I have changed my mind recently with all these background noises. They really can add a lot and make it sound more full. Sometimes it is needed to make a track sound bigger than it is, basically. Not to impose a wrong image, but it just sometimes needs a bit more texture. That worked really well in this case. Next on the list, another new entry, and one that did not show up in my YouTube search that I only got from social media that pointed it out to me. Cover of Honey Be Lovely. Or better, let's say Be My Honey by Hibiwind. And now we have people here that are attacking the enemies that I want to map out. I knew this would happen at one point. I didn't think it would happen today, but oh well, it should still work out. So here you go, Be My Honey by Hibiwind. A rock cover. A lot of harmonies in here, which is very impressive to go this high with your harmony work. Really cheeky. Oh, that's high, but perfectly hit the notes. The end. Oh, interesting. It is with a voice, not with a cowbell. A lot of personality in this track.
Sweeter, sweetie, I'll drive you wild. My heart is pure as lace pure as pride. My friends are white flowers begging for your eyes. My lips are poison and waiting to collide. Come play with me, darling, you'll be surprised. This world is a weary
That was a nice line. Music is great too.
Just anything. Oh, there's always something more. Yeah, there's always something more and more and more. In the face you'll see on magazines. Fill up my concerts and trolling the streets. I mean, your idol, you're our only one. But it's somehow not enough. It could never be enough. Look at me, look, I'll take your breath away. You'll pay the price if you deny me. My throne is here at the Arcadia. Trust me, and that's your head. Oh God, again, I really should have said, give me love forever just because you're queen bee, honey bee, lovely. I'll be your one and only champion. Be your full-time royal, worship me, love me again until the end. I'll be your queen bee, honey bee, lovely. I'll be adored by workers near and far. Let you be my little drone, honey, so long as you
This track has a lot of
trust me. Oh God,
There's a lot of techniques in this track, this cover.
me well, or you're as good as dead.
You can't really hear in the first playthrough. I will have to listen to this one a few times more because there are so many small differences or small characteristics and things in this cover to make it really stand out from the rest. Really gorgeous work. They really made it their own. Next on the list we have a orchestral arrangement of the Vanguard theme in Fulgur and Fire by Daweii Miku. I've featured them a few times already. I always love these orchestral arrangements. I love orchestral music in general, and having played, I've never played in an orchestra, in a big one yet. Hopefully one day I will be getting a chance to do that. I've played in various other music bands and brass bands and harmonic bands, not philharmonic yet. It's always a joy to play with them, but even more to just listen to them. And these tracks here that Daweii Miku is or these arrangements from them are really outstanding, and I wish I could just go and hear them live, play live. They're really great. So here we go. Vanguard theme in Fulgur and Fire. I have not listened to that one yet, so let's go. Not sure a trumpet could keep this up. The rhythm that they had at the beginning there. Not sure they... Well, it was short, but still. And for a short while, maybe. This would sound really amazing live with a power of with the orchestra behind it. Something you cannot really simulate. I love the slowdown here of the beat of the original. Put on twos in the drum set. makes a pulse with how it's pronounced in the strings and the bass. Really like that arrangement. Again, slow down the beat. I'm missing a finish of the track, basically an ending. But other than that, a really nice arrangement. Now there aren't really too many golems here around. And they're walking around, which makes it a more difficult to place them. I think that should work that way. Which means that the central shroud is mapped out. And I will head over to the north shroud. Now let's see, they are in the north. Okay, start here with these ones. Next now on the list is a piano duo, a flute and piano. Okay, I didn't even see this one yet, but it's flute and piano. Eden's Garden arrangement, which, now forgive me, I don't remember which one Eden, was Eden Final Fantasy 8? I don't quite remember which one. I think it was Final Fantasy 8, if I'm not mistaken. But it is part of Final Fantasy 14 and therefore suitable for this series. So we go Eden's Garden by Pei-Ying and Elsa Xi, who will be playing the flute. Let's go. Very tender. Very calm. around that melody. Really nice slow down and speed up again. Keeping off the pace, but playing with it. Really gorgeous duo. Gorgeous duet. I'm repeating myself, I know, but really nice. I did enjoy this one a lot as well. And obviously gonna like that one too. The next one I have probably heard already because there is already a like on this track. But it's out for quite a while. Almost a year old now. But it's still very gorgeous. I haven't heard it in a while, so it's okay to go back to it, and I want to showcase it here regardless. So we have Flow Together, full cover by Sleeping Penguin, with vocals from Karen BoiledCurry, who is an amazing vocalist, Kakera on guitar, Ruby, and Eritate on bass, and the illustration you will see is from Toki. So here you go, Flow Together. This track. Gorgeous illustration here. And here we can hear Sleeping Penguins. Skills. harp sounds amazing. There we go, the credits of those amazing musicians. Next we have some more guitar. Cover of Life Bound by Honor from mauricemori. Let's just go right into it. And really lovely cover. And I am actually done mapping all these other places. But I think I can go on a bit longer, and therefore I traveled down to South Shroud. A few more covers, or two more covers ready anyway, so let's continue mapping out some more enemies and listening to some more music. Even though I can feel that something isn't quite right here with my... Maybe have some fever coming up, but anyway. And hi there, there. Didn't even see you come in. Sorry, I was focused on mapping out. The next one that I have prepared is Insatiable, an arrangement covered by Richard Huang. Let's go. Lot of bass. Not sure if the bass translates well on stream. It's pretty strong. They recorded their own voice, or if it's remixed in the original. Great echo there. Keep it going. Interesting to let the guitar go down there at the end. It doesn't re-recorded the voice. That's sadly already over. I could go for another run. For a repeat of the track. But you best listen to it on your own headset. I'm not sure if it translates very well through the stream. The bass, which is pretty strong in that arrangement. So better listen it on without the stream dilution of the track. I can't find the words from this morning. So let's just keep going. Next one that I have prepared, a jazz cover of Equilibrium by the Consouls. I only briefly listened in. I think it's even a live version of the track. So let's go. Or at least it's recorded in a live setting. Ooh. Such a variety of music today. So much heart in there. Ooh. And helping it with the piano there, or underlying it with the piano. That was gorgeous. Let's go. It's building up and building up. Sorts of this one is really amazing, yeah. Kudos to that one. That was a really great cover. And a lot of, reminded me a lot of other tracks that I heard from other musicians. Very niche stuff, so I'm not sure anybody else will remember. There was the Primals weren't the first in-house band from Square Enix. There was another one that was similar for Final Fantasy XI, and that was called the Star Onions, which was referenced in the game itself. And they had a track from, I think, the Rolliman Fields from one of the Final Fantasy 11 tracks, a field tracks that was similarly styled as this one. It reminded me a lot of that at the beginning, at least, and then towards the end I really had a lot of Yoko Kanno feelings, actually, with how intense the saxophone there started playing. Really gorgeous work. Now, those were all the tracks that I had prepared, but obviously my list of tracks is a lot longer, and therefore let's search for another track here. Yeah, let's go with that one here. Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Pernelle Music, with the help of Tsukino Crystal and Nicole Chang and Sleeping Penguin, who we already had today, but mostly Pernelle and her amazing voice. Let's go.
Tears on our skin, the days of our gone are so soaked in sin. These memories lack with the weight of tomorrow.
Brilliant. Something special here.
May all of the dark last inside you find light again. In time, a tumbling, turning, we see commands, eternal winds to the land descend. Our journey
is opening up more. Really gorgeous piece again. Always difficult to comment on Pernelle's music because it's out of my reach. Her incredible skills in music are just... I'm always blown away by whatever she does. And I'm looking forward to more songs from her. I know she's working on stuff, so we can look forward to even more. The next one I have marked here to play now is The Final Battle by Calico. Let's give this one a go. The Soromus theme. Cyberpunk cover. Rock guitar adds something new. What do you even call this instrument now? That didn't. The speeds. Really interesting arrangement. Hope one day my synth stuff will be as good as this one. Still have a lot to learn, a lot to experiment. That's what it's all about, just play, have fun. Now I have one more enemy here, actually, to mark. Which means I should be able to put in one more track Let's do that one. A performer I hope that will play a lot more Final Fantasy XIV covers in the future. I know he likes the 14 music. It's ToxicxEternity, this time with What Angel Wakes Me. Theme from... what's her name? The King. Do I really have to look it up right now? Because I can't remember. Titania, there we go. Yeah, I would have said here, Titania metal version, What Angel Wakes Me. By ToxicxEternity. From the beginning, let's go. His guitar play is something else. How quick he is at improvising a track is mind-boggling. Listening to the track once and just playing it perfectly back. Actually, 6/8. Yeah, double time. From 3/4 to 6/8. I do enjoy his covers a lot, and I really hope he will do more in the future again. And with that, I have finished mapping out the South Shroud too, which I didn't think I would, but well, here we are. I wonder if I can see it in there, but no, I can't. Can't see what's in there from outside. You have to go in to the dungeon to see the city ruins. Anyway, with that, I will finish the stream here. I am not feeling too well still. I can feel something isn't quite right, and I wonder what it will be, but still I managed to do 3 zones. East Shroud is left, which will take quite a while to map out because of all the pixies that are there. Thanks for tuning in. And for those that are watching the VOD, thanks for clicking and watching it post-stream. I know there are a few people that mentioned they watch these VODs, and I'm really grateful for you as well. Again, after stream, I will link everything down below. All the music that I listened to today, I will add it to the description with timestamps, and I will add them all to the playlist that you can also find down below, which also works over on YouTube Music if you want to just listen to them over there. Thanks for your wishes, Albert. So yeah, I hope you will have a great Sunday, rest of the Sunday, wherever it is and whatever time it is, or if you're watching this later, have a great week. I thought there was something else I wanted to say, but I completely forgot. My head is not in the right place today, so... Or maybe the only thing is I was saying I'm working on music too. Yes, that's true, but currently I'm mainly focusing on mastering stuff for my drum group. That's why I didn't release any new 14 music. There is a lot of... We started releasing our music on streaming platforms, my drum group, and our backlog of tracks is pretty long, and they all need remastering for streaming, and that will take a while still to finish up. So yeah, after that is done, I will go back to 14. Maybe in between I will try something in between the mastering, because you can only master for so long every day. Yeah, just to say the backlog is, I think, something above 100 tracks, different tracks too, that I can master. Not all of them are usable, some are so old recordings and such a bad quality that they won't work anymore for streaming, but the newer ones, all of them I want to get out there as quickly as possible. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. That will be it for now. Hope you have a great, lovely rest of your day. Going to turn in-game music back on. There we go. And until we meet again in the next stream, I hope soon I will be able to actually dive into 7.25 content. The only thing I'm doing is the Beast Tribe, no, the Social Relations Tribe quests. That's the only thing I'm actually doing right now. I have not started Occult Crescent, I have not done Hildebrand yet. I hope I will soon have the time and energy to do that one as well. I will stream it, obviously, so keep an eye out. Until next time, now finally, goodbye. And again, once again, thank you very much for all these people here on stream, or on screen, well, both stream and screen, all the subscribers over on Patreon, and the supporters on Ko-fi. Thank you very much for your support. It means the world to me.